10 seconds. That's all you'll see from an hours-long court hearing today leading up to a high-profile homicide trial here in Dane County.
The judge overseeing Kari Sanford's case dealing with the murder of a doctor and her husband in the UW Arboretum in 2020 set strict media rules, at least for today, and they're rules that a free speech expert considers incredibly cumbersome. Our Will Keneally joins us to explain all of this. Will?
We just found out about these strict rules late yesterday afternoon, not long before we intended to send a photographer to this morning's hearing. To be clear, the Dane County DA's office asked for some rules, but it appears that the judge went far beyond that.
No broadcasting, rebroadcasting, posting, or disseminating of more than one single 10-second clip of recorded material from this proceeding.
No, your screen isn't frozen. Instead, those 10 seconds are all we are allowed to show you from today's hearing in the Arboretum homicide case. Dane County Judge Berz issued strict orders on what media can show you today. Outside of this 10 seconds, just still frames of today's hearing. Freedom of Information Council President Bill Leaders says this breaks with a long-standing tradition in Wisconsin courtrooms.
I think Judge Berz here has issued a fairly extraordinary order in saying that media outlets who record the proceeding that happened in her court today are only allowed to use 10 seconds of it.
Berz rules do not stop there. We cannot save any of the video from today's hours-long hearing. TV media must delete all other footage by 10:30 a.m. Friday. The only record of the proceeding now resides with the court itself.
Those are fairly serious constraints that she is putting on the media's ability to do its job.
In a letter to the court earlier this week, Dane County Assistant DA Bill Brown said restricting media access, specifically live streaming, is important to not discourage witnesses from testifying and to allow for sequestration if needed. He shared concerns that seemed to reference the highly watched and fully streamed Halderson murder trial. But it's not just about cameras getting close to the action. Leaders says it's about allowing for open access to the proceedings as a matter of public accountability.
So we're very concerned by the notion that this will not be allowed and that the public will not be able to see what happens in the court proceeding as it happens.
Now, News 3 Now is among a group of media outlets challenging that order. A hearing on that order will be held later this month. Sanford, by the way, has a jury trial set in the double homicide he's accused of committing. That's scheduled for next month.